Good afternoon. I'm Dana Tyler. This is your CBS2 update, and we start with breaking news on Staten Island. An argument inside a performing arts theater escalates into gunfire. A chase and ends with a car slamming into a house. Chapter 2 providing these pictures on Fort Place and Montgomery Avenue. Police say a 26-year-old man was killed. It is unclear if he was shot or died in the car crash. Police say a dispute started just blocks away at the St. George Theater. Another person was seriously hurt. 4 other men are now in custody. A Bronx community is on high alert after police say a man tried to rape a woman who was out on her morning run. Police say, however, she may have given police an important clue. CBS 2's Rena Roy has the story.
As people enjoy this sunny summer day in Bronx River Forest Park, they're joined by the NYPD on the lookout for this man after police say he was on the prowl yesterday.
Oh, that is scary.
Investigators say a 35-year-old woman was jogging inside the park around 7:40 Monday morning when the suspect began following her in a wooded area near 204th Street and Webster Avenue.
It is always my greatest fear. I always walk with that in the back of my mind. Too many bushes and trees and I'm scared. So I come early and I don't stay late.
They tell us the man sneaked up from behind, putting his hand over her mouth and arm across her chest as he forced the victim's backside up against himself, then dragged her to the ground.
This is kind of a family park. People come here to run with their dogs, with their kids. So it's very unfortunate that happened.
Police say the man didn't stop there. Even after the victim fought him off, yelled out for help, and ran further into the park, he appeared again. This time they tell us she was able to snap this photo of him as she escaped the area, calling police. She was then treated on scene for minor injuries. He's described as about 17 to 25 years old with a slim build, last seen wearing a white hooded sweater and a black shirt with a cross.
It is scary. You know, I don't want to know that I can't come out and exercise.
Especially nerve-wracking because although the NYPD says overall crime is down, rapes are up by 34%, 912 from the first 6 months of 2018 compared to 680 last year. Police Commissioner James O'Neill and Mayor de Blasio are addressing these statistics today in their monthly crime briefing at a Bronx precinct.
And not too long ago, we saw detectives putting up these flyers offering up to $2,500 for any information leading to an arrest in this attempted rape, of course, hoping to take this man off the streets as soon as possible.
New Jersey school children could be getting a new test. Governor Murphy says the state is transitioning away from the PARCC test. The statewide testing has triggered controversy in several school districts. While it's not clear which kind of test would replace the PARCC, the governor is aiming for some changes in the 2018-2019 school year. Some of the changes include cutting the number of required tests in high school from 6 tests to 2 tests, also cutting the length of testing for all students by 25%, and reducing how much weight the test results carry for teachers in their evaluations. Heart-stopping moments in Newark, New Jersey, as police helped this little girl breathe after she nearly drowned. The entire rescue caught on an officer's body camera. She was swimming in a kiddie pool in front of the home on 3rd Avenue when the family says she got tangled up in some toys and then got stuck in the water. When police got there, they worked on her, got the water out of her lungs, and helped her start breathing again. Now, another story that the world has been waiting, hoping to hear. 12 boys and their soccer coach. Everybody is now out of that cave in Thailand. They were trapped there, the ones who were there the longest, 18 days. CBS 2's Anna Warner reports from Mae, Thailand, on how this dangerous rescue mission was pulled off.
As the last ambulances raced away from the flooded cave, crews in Thailand celebrated the end of an 18-day saga to save a young soccer team and their coach. A team of international divers navigated a treacherous 2.5-mile escape route to bring the last boys out of darkness this morning.
Everybody in Thailand or around the world, I have to say thank you very much.
Helicopters flew the rescued boys to the hospital where they'll be held in isolation and tested for possible infections before being reunited with their families.
Some of them have seen their parents in person, although their parents had to wear face masks. Others have seen their parents just behind a glass wall.
Crews drained millions of gallons of water from the cave, which helped to reduce the fast-moving current and allowed the boys to walk in some parts previously flooded. But the path out still required each boy to swim through dark, narrow passageways, flooded with murky water. 2 divers guided boys while they held onto a rope. One diver was in the front, holding an oxygen tank. The other was in the back. Tanet Natsiri helped lead the effort to remove water from the cave and says getting all the boys out safely means everything to Thailand.
What was it like for you to see those first kids come out?
I got really emotional. Yeah, all my team are. When we heard the news, all my team just cried.
All of the rescued boys are expected to stay in the hospital for 7 days. Some of them are asking for favorite dishes like toast and Nutella, and they want to go to the World Cup. The doctor said you can watch it on TV. Anna Werner, CBS News, Mae Sai, Thailand.
2 of those boys have suspected lung infections, but doctors say most of the team players are healthy and smiling. Volunteers, as we know, part of that rescue mission as far away as the United Kingdom, the U.S. and Australia helped that incredible rescue happen. A rescue caught on camera in Mesa, Arizona. A woman pulled alive from a sunken car. Police say she was driving through storms on Monday when her car ended up in a canal. Rescuers say she was only able to breathe for a few minutes through an air pocket in the car. The car was fully submerged when, as you saw there, a rescuer got her out. She is now in stable condition and expected to be all right. Let's check on this hot weather we're having. Here's CBS 2's John Elliott.
Hey, everybody. So thank you so much for stopping by in this crazy new digital world that we live in. See the wow and share it now. So here's the deal. I know some of you love summer heat. Some of you are just saying, bring it on. So if you like the 90s, okay, this is your day. It's a sizzling treat. It's so sizzling, we burned the G off. 92 is going to feel warmer, though, because the dew points have been up. So it looks like a wild and crazy weather map, like Steve Martin's doing the weather. What it is you've got this flow out of the southwest, so that's bringing the numbers up. You're also tapping into more humidity, so you feel it. But you also have a front on the way. We're also watching Chris. Now, Chris has caused problems along the Carolina coast. We're going to see our rip current risk go up as Chris continues to migrate to the north. Shower thunderstorm pops up this afternoon affiliated with that front. Also, it's pushing into warm and humid air, so individual storms could be strong. But that front will usher in cooler air, significantly cooler by maybe 7-8 degrees, but it'll feel better because that north wind is a dry wind, so the humidity is down. It helps to clean out the air. And a big thing is that it's going to serve as a steering agent to keep Chris away. We'll kind of tap into that wave energy with rip currents on the rise, but boy, the overall condition and quality of the air is better, so the weather is going to shape up. So I tell you what, this is going to be a nice weather week after the summer lovers get their fill of the 90s today.
Actor George Clooney is out of the hospital after being injured in a motor scooter crash on the Italian island of Sardinia. We're told his injuries are not serious, but he did have a CAT scan done at the hospital just in case. A car hit Clooney just outside his hotel. He's been on the island shooting the new series Catch-22. Clooney also has a home in Italy on Lake Como. That would be. Being a mother is a tough job no matter what, but imagine being a working mother with 10 children. 10. CBS 2's Carolyn Gussoff has this story.
So proving that the best laid plans often go awry, we have the Hernandez family here at Good Samaritan Hospital behind me, a family of 10, and originally Mom, Dawn Marie, tells us that she was planning for no children, but you just gave birth to your 10th baby. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And tell us, you really didn't want kids at first?
Not at all, not at all.
And what changed?
My husband and I decided, because he was a foster child, that after finding his biological mother, that we would really enjoy having one child, maybe 2, and then we continued on.
And 2 and so you have from 15 to newborn.
To a newborn.
10 kids, all Long Island. Island, and you work full-time?
Full-time.
That's unbelievable. And you're getting your doctorate?
I am. I'm graduating next year in August. If all goes well.
Some people might call you supermom.
Well, thank you. I like it.
How do you do it?
Fantastic husband. Without my husband and that love and support, I wouldn't be here.
Unbelievable. Dawn Marie Hernandez, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Online, on air, and on Long Island, I'm Carolyn Gussoff.
How does that mother do it all? An alligator has a new pep in his step and swag in the wag, thanks to doctors. This story in Arizona, the reptile affectionately named Mr. Stubbs got a new prosthetic tail. He lost his original tail about 8 years ago after another gator just chomped it off. Without the tail, Mr. Stubbs struggled in deep water and had to dog paddle in his pond to keep from drowning. Doctors took more than a year to develop the tail that was the right size and weight so Mr. Stubbs can balance in the water. That's your CBS2 update. You can always catch us at on Twitter and on our Facebook page and right here, CBS New York. I'll see you later today, CBS2 News at 6. Have a good one.